Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good day. I almost never ever do two spoiler videos from one episode, but this is we have new information now that could end up being a developing story and could lead to being a major thing in Dragon Ball Super coming up very soon. So before I go any further, like I said, I rarely do this, but this could be a big time storyline going forward in the series. Like I said, spoiler alert. If you don't want to be spoiled on this video, you've been warned now. This is going to have spoilers for Dragon Ball Super episode 85. Like I said, I have spoilers already on the channel in a previous video, which I will link at the end of this video for you to watch. This is now a different spoiler from another major event that could take place, or that's going to take place. It ain't even a could. It's going to take place in the series, and I wanted to do this follow-up video, but I'm letting you guys know, spoiler, okay? If you don't want to be spoiled, there is your warning. So we got some new information here from the magazines. Every week we get one of these jump previews for Dragon Ball Super, but this one contains a new twist that, like I said, very interesting. So, Dragon Ball Super episode 85, okay? Thanks, of course, to Herms for translating these for us, like always. This is airing April 9th or April 8th, depending on where you live in the world. The episode's called The Universe is Getting to Gear, Each One's Thoughts, April 9th. Herm says, before the tournament begins, the gods sound each other out. So here's the new information. The Kaioshins of each universe gather before the Tournament of Power. Although some suggest requesting the Omni King to reconsider, opinions differ and they are unable to form a plan. So before I go any further, what they're basically saying, and we had heard a little bit about this a few weeks ago in the original leaks that came out for the episode titles and the episode summaries, that the gods are actually going to be meeting. This is both the Kais and the gods of destruction, apparently. They're two separate meetings. The Kais are going to have one meeting, and the gods of destruction are going to have a separate meeting, okay? And we know that one of these meetings takes place in Universe 10. So they're going to council together, and the idea is, when the original spoiler came out, was, well, what could this mean? What's going to happen? Are they just going to talk? Well, now we have more information. According to this spoiler, Herms goes on to say, meanwhile, all of the gods of destruction besides Beerus gather too and hatch a scheme targeting Goku's home, Universe 7. This could end up being a really interesting storyline. It might just be a one-time thing, or this may actually be sowing the seeds for a future story or a future arc if they're doing what I think they might be doing. So down below it says, take down Goku, the Kaioshins and Gods of Destruction for each universe gather. Now the previous spoiler I put out here about this episode talked about Goku versus Majin Buu and how Buu has supposedly lost a lot of weight. We don't know what he looks like yet, but I will be curious. Some people are already assuming he looks like Super Buu. I mean, he might. We don't know yet, but let me tell you why this is so interesting, because basically what they're saying is that the other gods of destruction except for Beerus, so the universe 1 through 6, well, I don't think like, you know, the ones that are exempt, like 1, 12, 5, and 8, they're probably not there, but, you know, universes 2, 3, 4, they are going to be meeting, and they're going to be, it says here, targeting Goku's home, Universe 7. Not just Goku, they're targeting the entire universe. This is very interesting because even though I think that the Grand Priest or somebody's probably going to shut this down, just the idea that the other gods are thinking about attacking Universe 7, I mean, one of the big, you know, talk, I guess the scuttlebutt from years ago, is the possibility of there being an inter-universal war between the gods. Forget the mortals. We're talking about the gods, and that could be the most dangerous thing to ever happen in Dragon Ball Super because, as you know, gods of destruction should never fight each other. But now it looks like these gods are so pissed at Goku, which again, Goku's the one who, it wasn't his idea. I mean, the tournament was his idea, but Zeno was going to blow up the universe anyways. I guess they're fearing Goku, or they're fearing the results. I mean, who really knows? We're going to find out in the episode what they actually think. But they're actually going to target Universe 7. Now, there are so many questions I have here. Like, for example, what are they planning on doing? Are they planning on assassinating or attempting to assassinate Goku? Are they planning to take out the Kais of Universe 7 or the gods? I mean, if If it's 7-on-1, they could probably take on Beerus. Let's keep it real. But here's the other big thing. What about Champa? Where does Beerus's brother Champa, where does he fit in with all this? Because I can't imagine Champa, his brother, who just got a new Earth because of Beerus from the Universe 6 arc and the Super Dragon summoning. I can't imagine Champa actually voluntarily hatching a scheme to target Goku. I just feel like that. Why would he do that? Champa's never been perceived as being a bad guy as far as that goes, as far as a malicious kind of guy. Moving on here, new information also. Gohan goes to recruit Piccolo. Gohan visits his martial arts master Piccolo to ask him to enter Tournament of Power. So, as expected, Gohan's going to go recruit Piccolo. So, pretty much what's going to happen here, guys, is in episode 84, Goku will be fighting Krillin, probably recruit him in 18. Then Goku's going to go find 17. And then Gohan's going to go find Piccolo. And of course, Piccolo's going to say yes. And right here, Buu this week, sparring with Goku. Buu can't wait for the main event. His body has really shaped up as a result of his special training. He battles Goku in order to test out his current power. And there's no picture of Buu here. Well, there's one of him here being like, chubby Buu, but there's no new picture of him. So again, they are keeping Boo's new look a secret. Maybe he will look like Super Buu. Maybe he'll look like Fat Buu, just a little bit thinner. Who knows? But there's a lot going on with this episode. Dragon Ball Super episode 85 looks to be a very eventful episode as we build up to the tournament, because I just can't stop thinking. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I could be. I can't stop thinking about the idea that the other gods of destruction may be hatching a plot. Like, this is going to be like, whenever you have this kind of line of thinking with characters, it could end up being that later on down the road, if these gods are willing to all rebel against one universe, that breaks the natural order of things, and it's not even the Omni King responsible for doing it. So to me, that's crazy. We might be witnessing the wrath of the gods early. And again, this could just be a one episode, one note thing, and maybe it'll all calm down. That's most likely the case, but I could totally see this being like possibly something that could lead to a bigger arc or a bigger storyline later on down the road. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to get the discussion going. I respect a lot of you guys, and I want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. Do you think this is leading somewhere, or is it just going to be a one-time thing? And also, let me know your theories about what you think the Kais are going to be talking about too, because remember, the gods of destruction and the Kais are all meeting separately. And then, here's another thing to think about. What about the angels? They're going to be spared no matter what. Do the angels care? I mean, most of the angels, we can presume, have a relationship or at least a strong friendship, with the god of destruction. Obviously, like if they're like Whis and Beerus. We don't know if they are, but I wonder where they're going to stand on all this. Are they going to stop the gods of destruction from doing what they need to do? There's so many things. I'm hyped. I am hyped because this is a twist that I was not expecting. And if it goes the way I want it to go, we might get some serious, crazy madness, some fun stuff coming up on Super. Let me know what you think down below. Check out these videos you see on your screen if you haven't checked them out yet. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you like this video, punch that subscribe button and tell your friends. Subscribe to Geekdom, 100% accurate news and stuff you're not going to get anywhere else. Thank you. Talk to you later.